All right, and we are now live and really excited to announce our newest partnership today with Mimi Antoine from Antoine Real Estate Brokerage up in Sharbot Lake, and Chris Jones, her partner. And anyways, welcome to the EXP family, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, good. So it's good to have you here. I wanted to get into Mimi. I keep telling you this, and I honestly believe it. I think you have an amazing story. You're an inspiration to a lot of people. And you know, we have people sometimes complain to us and say, "Oh, I'm too old to make a move. I'm too old to change. I've been doing the same thing forever." But here you are, the fireball, just going, enjoying life and having fun, and proving everybody wrong, right? And I think that's a great story. So let's get right into, maybe you can tell us, when you started real estate and kind of your journey through the real estate industry first, and then we'll move over to Chris.
Well, I started in the late 60s when Chris was just a baby, really. Yeah. And I wrote my brokerage in the 70s, had my own office. Apparently then, if you had a broker's license, a company didn't want to keep you. You had to go out on your own. So I did, and it was fun, and I enjoyed it. And then when I retired in Sharbot Lake, I sat for a couple of years, and I thought, I can't do this. So I started up in my home. And I've been doing that since, I guess the early 90s, and I joined the board in around 98 or 99. And I've been with Kingston Real Estate Board ever since then. And it's been a good experience.
Yeah, you've done very well up in your market. I mean, you're very well known. Everybody knows that Cottage Country belongs to Antoine, so your name is very well respected, and that's what makes this so exciting for us, is bringing on amazing people like you guys and partnering with you and so on. So let me ask you this: when you had your own brokerage, because I had my own brokerage too, and so I kind of know some of the pain points, but what were some of the things you didn't like about, owning your own brokerage?
That's really easy. The bookwork. I hated the paperwork. It just seemed to take forever. And the more I disliked it, the longer it took me to do it. So I'm really looking forward to not having to do that part of it. And just meeting people and doing the fun part of it.
Exactly. Now, Chris, where do you fall into the story here? Because you were doing something else before, and then you moved over. So maybe tell us a little bit of your history.
Yeah, well, I grew up in the business, obviously, watching Mom do it all, and I'm like, I don't want anything to do with this. So I left and joined the airlines and moved to BC for 20 some odd years. After a long time in the airline industry, I thought, all right, I'm going to hook up with Mom here and do this. So
good.
After 29 years loading airplanes, that was enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I joined Mom here in 2013.
13.
So 14, it's eight years. So
yeah.
So combined, how many years service, Mom?
Oh, long time.
That's a long time. She doesn't want to say.
No, I'm sworn to secrecy.
Yeah. My avatar will be with a lady with rollers and a cane, I'm sure.
Oh, you're doing great. You're doing really well, and it's great to see that you're doing so well. And but anyways, yeah. So now moving forward, we get introduced, and we have a conversation, and you guys end up talking with somebody that we mutually know. And she would be on this call right now, but she's having internet problems. So Jill is not available. But so now what happens? So you see the EXP model, right? And then what happens?
Away we go.
Yeah, just like that. You're pretty quick at deciding once you figured out the logistics of it, right?
Just get at it.
Yeah. Now, what did you guys like the best about it?
I like the technological aspect of it. I like that it's in the cloud. I like that there's such a good connection with all the other realtors and brokers.
Yeah.
The social media aspect of it all. I think it's and what I like most is taking all that extra broker of record crap, I call it, out of Mom's hands, frees her up to do a lot of stuff. And I have no interest in doing it.
Yeah.
Originally, the plan was for me to be broker of record here, but I seeing what she does, I have no interest in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like going out and selling and doing my thing.
You know what? And it's a funny thing that you say that, because I know that was one of the things I didn't like. I didn't like the whole managing the brokerage side of it, and the, the accounting, and then the, plus the liability side of it, and dealing with a lot of that. And what it's done for me is freed up a lot of time to either golf or do things that are actually more profitable, like selling homes, right? And being in front of clients instead of sitting in an office all the time. Life's too short. We gotta enjoy it, right? So now you guys also decided we have a couple of different models here in our area where we have, somebody can come in and be a solo agent, do their own thing, and then we have like a concierge model, and then we have a more of a team kind of group model where we all collaborate together and work hard and join all our little fires into one big fire, as they say at EXP. And so you guys have just decided to join this, the One Big Fire group. And was there certain things that you liked about that particular part of what we're doing that kind of led you to that?
Well, for me, it reinforced the fact that all I have to do basically is meet with my clients. And then once that is done, everything is set up automatically with EXP, that the photographer, the stager, the sign, everything will be in place from the time the listing is signed.
Yeah.
It will be done. We will be on top of it. We'll know if there's any other requirements that need to be done. I think the technological part of it will be really good because it'll be at our fingertips. I don't have to go looking for it all the time.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I mean, there's so many things, right? There's so many things. Everybody seems to like something different, right? Some people like the education side. Some people like the pillar of the stocks or the revenue share, or some people like you, exactly what you just said, things are done for you, and you can spend time with your family and do other things, right? So, or golf, right, Chris?
Oh, I'm up. Sign me up.
We all love golf, don't we? Right? We got to get Mimi out golfing now, though.
I don't think so.
You're gonna have all this free time.
I'll drive the cart.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Mix the drinks and drive the cart.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this. I'm going to direct this one to Mimi. So I made the comment in the beginning that sometimes we have people that get stuck in their ruts, and they do the same thing over and over and over again and expect different results. But like to make excuses as to why they can't change. Right now, I mean, how has the change been for you? I mean, has it been that painful?
It really was to get started. I find getting started difficult, but once I got into it and once I made up my mind, it was just a matter of going through everything and doing it.
Yeah,
and that's the difficult part.
Yeah.
So the hardest part was for you to get started.
Yeah,
it was just to do it.
Yeah, just to make up my mind. Once my mind was made up and I knew what I was going to do, then it was much easier. Yeah.
And I think we were making up our mind, and I say we because I was in the same boat, right? I knew when I saw the model, I knew it was great, and I knew this was going to work. I just had to get my mind around how am I going to make this work with my brokerage and how we were set up, right? And I think those were the conversations you and I had about, what does this look like, and what do I do here, and how do I do this, right? And
cloud business is altogether different.
Yeah.
Like I'm not used to being in the cloud.
Yeah, you will be now.
I'm sure I'll have some paperwork on the side.
I like Chris's statement the other day. We're still sending smoke signals up here to people. So,
right.
So we'll get you trained. And you know what? This is the thing, right? The first month, you're going to feel like you're drinking from a fire hose because it's different than what you're used to. But then after that, once you settle in and you learn the systems and everything else, you're just going to find that it's so simple and it makes your life so much easier, right? And that's what we're here for.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to it. With this snow going, there's going to be lots to do.
Yeah. Now, somebody that's looking to make a move and contemplating it, and they keep hearing about EXP because I keep getting messages of people saying, "Hey, what's EXP? What's going on? What's happening over there?" What would you recommend to somebody, if they were contemplating it right now?
I think read as much as you can about it. Go online, like we did. Read all the different experiences, the stories, and there's a lot of information there. The more you read, the better it'll be. The more you'll know what questions to ask and where to go.
And watch videos. There's so much on YouTube as well. I did it.
Yeah.
As you know, I was away for a while, and I was had 14 days of quarantine to read up and study a bit. And there is a ton on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just from agents all around the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you have a question, just YouTube it, and there's people answering questions all over the place.
Yeah. You know what I did? This is how my wine works. I actually went on YouTube looking for something negative because I thought this is too good to be true. This is just like, there's got to be something bad about it. And if there is, I'll find it.
Yeah.
And
Have you found it yet?
Well, you know what? I found a couple of things where, some people got fired, right? And the more I listened to them, the more I thought, yeah, if you worked for me, I would have fired you as well, saying that kind of stuff, right? And I guess they just didn't meet the culture of the company. And the culture, is that we want moral and ethical people. We want people that are producing. We want good agents, right? And that's, the better the agents are that come on board, the more we're going to attract those better agents, right? And when I say better, that's not just volume. That's about good people, right? And surrounding ourselves around good people like yourself. This is what makes me excited, is to see people like you that have been in for so long, doing such a good job and have such a good reputation to partner with us. So, we want to thank you for that, because I think this is going to be a wonderful partnership moving forward.
Me too.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for spending so much of your time here with us today. And if anybody has any questions and wants to talk about EXP or real estate or anything, I've got their number scrolling along the bottom here. Reach out to them. They've got a ton of knowledge and they're great realtors, and they will definitely look after you. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great day.
Bye now.